More than a year and a half into the pandemic, COVID-19 continues to challenge us in ways we've never experienced before. But like martial arts legend Bruce Lee, who was all about making the most of what you've got, a local karate instructor is creating opportunities for kids to stay safe while learning the art of self-defense, building character, and self-confidence. In our Sunday morning spotlight, Pauleen Lee takes us to Sensei Rick Reshel's Karate in the Park.
Let's start off with some good high front kicks.
At Willowood Park in Menomonee Falls.
Ready, kick.
The great outdoors is grounds for greatness in the making.
Ready, kick. Jab, cross, roundhouse kick, other side. Right now we're calling it Elite Dojo Karate in the Park. Ready, set, kick.
Twice a week, a group of students as young as 4
Okay, students, gather round.
gather here to gain the skills of the martial arts from the master, Rick Reshel.
Touch it.
Yes, sir!
And what do your students call you?
Sensei. Yeah, go with the high rank.
What does sensei mean?
Honorable teacher. I do my best to keep it that way.
I was about to say, that's a tall order.
Sometimes it's challenging. That a girl, keep that hands up.
A product of the practice since he was 19.
Get your guard up, Mr. Densman-Rat.
Back when karate schools were few and far in between in Wisconsin.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, Mr. Pal.
But Sensei Rick has loved and lived by its teachings ever since, opening his first dojo in the early 1970s.
I enjoy it as much now as I did 50 years ago.
It hasn't gotten old.
I never will, no. Be a good citizen, that's what we want to do for the planet, be a good citizen.
Teaching not just the physical, but the life skills learned through the samurai code of conduct.
What's honesty mean?
To tell the truth.
Nice job.
There's also politeness, courtesy, duty, and loyalty, among others.
And compassion being the most important one. Compassion without a knowledge is like a bird with one wing. You have to have compassion, love in your heart, but you have to know how to manifest that. So there comes the education. Those two things working together can create a better society. Put your hands out.
And to create a better society.
Make a circle.
That means, in part, creating a safe environment to learn.
Okay, break, fall down. My biggest priority is the safety of my students.
Clap those hands together.
Shortly after the pandemic began last year, Sensei Rick decided to start holding classes outside so everyone could stay as safe as possible.
So I said, I'll be outside. If you want to show up, I'll be the first one here and the last one to leave. And they showed up.
Weeks turned into months. Vaccines came, but so far only for those 12 years and older.
We have not had to quarantine at all, but we're going to keep it outside until most of the 5 to 11-year-olds can get vaccinated.
Come on, Isabella.
Many, like Isabella's mom, Angela Miller, wondered if outdoor classes would weather the winter Wisconsin weather.
There were many times I'm like, no, he's going to cancel this week for sure. It's, it's 10 degrees, it's 5 degrees. And no, he would show up every week.
Sensei Rick showed up, and so did the students and parents, like William Zaki and his mom, Pamela.
I would still do it, and I'd do it again.
There was never a question of we're not doing karate anymore because of COVID. That wasn't happening.
Pretty hardy young people.
Were you surprised that they showed up?
Yes.
Why do you think they showed up, even in the dead of winter?
Love, I guess, for lack of a better term. The love that's shared from me to the students, and it's a feedback loop from the students to me. They make me a better person, so they do equally as much or more for me than I do for them.
Dedicated to growing as martial artists and having a little fun along the way.
Being outside is a whole different energy to it. I mean, and through wintertime, kids are making snowmen, having snowball fights, snow angels in the snow, sledding down this karate hill, we call it, behind me. Up the karate hill, let's go.
This marks the 73rd week in a row they've gathered here at the park for class.
Stay focused and work really hard.
Now, as the leaves change,
Switch.
a change could also be coming to vaccine requirements.
Switch.
As health experts are expected to make a decision on COVID vaccines for kids 5 to 11.
Switch.
If approved, kids in this age group could start rolling up their sleeves by early November.
Okay, let's rotate one. Mr. Brumman over here. I think it's a sigh of relief for everybody. It's been a long year and a half, that's for sure.
A year and a half disrupted by a global pandemic, but a year and a half of focusing on what matters most, thanks to a man, now 71 years old, who never had any kids of his own, but considers these kids his family, and his duty to teach them kindness, respect, and social responsibility.
I just try to be the best sensei I can be and try to be an ethical, honorable human being. I love teaching, I love my students. It's what I do to try to serve humanity. When I leave this earth, to do something productive, that I've been here with my life, and the martial arts was a venue to do that. Oh, looking good. Okay,
Until
let's
the
rotate
seasons
one. Mr.
change
Drummond,
and vaccines for younger kids bring us one step closer back to normal,
Okay, let's line up over here.
they'll enjoy martial arts with Mother Nature.
We might keep it outside for a while yet.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, because you like it.
I love it outside. Touch it!
Yes, sir!
And embody the samurai spirit,
Okay, first
reminding
place, second
themselves
place,
they all have a part to play, no matter how big or small, in making the world a better place.
Alika!